People are a very busy species. They wake up, drive to work, and go to sleep, all to repeat that cycle again the next day. You take walks, eat dinners, go to baseball games, celebrate holidays. But by the end of it all, your actions have caused more harm to the environment than good. The daily hustle of life makes it difficult to be environmentally aware of our surrounding world. It is easy to say that you don't have that big of an impact on the damage to our ecosystem, but you're still contributing to the negative effects of pollution just by living in your home. Urban sprawl is a growing problem in even the smallest neighborhoods and impacts millions of Americans on a daily basis. The largest issue with urban sprawl is that housing developments are being built several miles away from stores and markets. This makes owning a personal automobile necessary for people to be time efficient and satisfy the instant gratification they increasingly desire. However, cars and trucks use fossil fuels to operate and release emissions into the atmosphere, which damages our environment and the organisms living in it. The United States alone is responsible for most of the world's urban sprawl, with 80% of land in America that homes are built on being located outside of urban areas. Housing developments tend to leapfrog, causing a lot of separation in areas of living and those of businesses. This means that people will be driving farther distances and spending more time in their cars, which are constantly pumping fossil fuel emissions into the atmosphere. These emissions contribute up to 75% of atmospheric pollution and harm animals that are traveling by throwing off their migration patterns. Additionally, the houses and developments have a very low density, with only a small number of residents in each building. This inefficient way of life results in wasted energy, especially in electricity and gas. As our population continues to grow, more low-density homes will be built with gas, electricity, and fossil fuels, all going carelessly to waste. This begs the question: what can be done to preserve the resources our planet depends on? And how can we stop the pollution of a dying planet? One possible solution would be to eliminate the need for long-distance transportation. If living communities were closer to stores and workplaces, it would reduce the amount that people would have to travel, therefore releasing less fossil fuel emissions. Alternate forms of transportation that are more friendly to the environment include walking, biking, or taking public transit when possible. This will also help people to stay fit and to keep their bodies in shape. Not only is it important that we use these healthy forms of transportation, but also that we reduce the number of private cars and transportation methods that are harming the environment. Owning a car might be convenient, but every time you drive, you're emitting more fossil fuels into the atmosphere, causing damage to wildlife all around the world. If society was more open to using public busing systems rather than relying on their own automobiles, it could greatly reduce the spread of air pollution from fossil fuel emissions. There are, however, automobiles designed to be more environmentally friendly. Tesla is creating electric vehicles that are not powered by fossil fuels and release significantly less emissions than a gas-powered car. Vehicles made by Tesla are simply the most efficient electric vehicles to date. The use of solar panels also allows for solar energy to be a healthy substitute to the large amounts of gas and electricity we use on a daily basis. It keeps our world less polluted and more energy efficient. Urban sprawl pushes and pulls people in all different directions, but the need for it to stop should bring us together. There are solutions to the problems that are killing our planet, and it all begins with you.